Hello everyone, I'm back with another video and today is going to be a smoky eye tutorial. So if you want to get this look then please keep watching. So starting out, I'm priming my face with the MAC Charged Water. I'm also applying my Baby Skin Primer in the T-zone and under my eyes just to control the oil throughout the day. That will then prolong the wear of my makeup. I'm also applying the Lumi Magique Primer by L'Oreal. This just gives my face a really dewy glow, as that's what I like to have, and I'm also just priming or moisturising my lips. So I'm mixing foundations today. These are two of my favourite foundations from the drugstore. It's the L'Oreal Lumi Magique foundation and the L'Oreal True Match. I do half a pump of each and do the same old routine that you've seen a million times, dotting it on my face and then blending it out with my Real Techniques buffing brush. This is my staple method of putting on foundation, and until I find a better way, I'm going to keep doing it this way. So I'm going to blend out all of that with my black beauty blender. This just ensures that everything's blended, everything's seamless, there's no streaks, blah de blah de blah. So now to conceal my under eyes, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural. I'm putting that under my eyes and in my T-zone, so on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose and on my chin. And that's just to conceal and kind of highlight those areas. Now I'm going to use the Collection 2000 concealer and apply that to the areas where I want the most light. I'm now blending that all away with my Pink Beauty blender. Okay, now I'm taking my MAC Prolongwear concealer in the shade NW15 and I'm just priming my eyelids and then blending that out of my Pink Beauty blender. This will just prolong the wear of my eyeshadow and make it all stick. Okay, so moving on to brows, I'm using the Soap & Glory Brow Archery in the shade Dark Chocolate. This is an exact dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, so if you can't really afford that or you can't get your hands on it, then I definitely suggest getting this. So what I like to do with this product is map around my eyebrows and then use the other side to, blend them out and make sure that they're not too harsh. I'll then see if there's any areas in the bulk of my brow, if there's any sparse areas that need to be filled in, and then I'll go in and do that. But if you wanted an updated brow tutorial, just let me know in the comments and I will do one for you. So now I'm cream contouring and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Almond. I'm just putting that around the perimeters of my face, under my cheekbone and down the sides of my nose. I'm just blending that out with the MAC 130 SE brush and I'm blending in upward circular motions. You want to blend upward because you want to bring that area out. As I want my cheekbones to look more prominent, I want to bring that area out, so I'm blending upwards. If you blend downwards, you're not going to get the same effect. So yeah, you have to blend upwards to get the effect that you want to bring your cheekbones outwards, which is why you're contouring in the first place. I'm then just going over all of that with my beauty blender just to make sure that there's no harsh lines again and that everything's blended in. I'm now setting my under eyes with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm using a contour brush by Real Techniques and I'm just setting all of my face and then carving out that contour under my cheekbones. Then I'm just brushing away any excess powder, and then I'm setting my brows in place with the L'Oreal Brow Plumper. So now we're moving on to eyes, which is the fun bit. I'm taking my Inglot palette, which I self-made, and I'm taking that end shade, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm putting that underneath my cheekbones, underneath my brow bone, and on my eyelid. I'll list all the shades and everything down below because I've got to take them out of the pan to look at the shades, sort of thing. So now I'm taking that next colour along and just buffing that through my crease. I'm just buffing in circular motions, and then I'm going to take the darker colour and then buff that through the crease. I'm really building this in, you know, stages. You don't want to go in full on with a dark colour because then it'd be difficult to blend out. So you've got to keep building up the colour and blending it out. Now I'm taking the second darkest colour and taking it on one side of my brush. This is the 217 brush by MAC, and I'm just patting that into my eyelid before I go in and blend it out. I want to pack on the colour before I start blending it. So yeah, put a bit on your brush and then pack it onto your lid, you know, pat it, and then start to blend it through the crease with windshield wiper motions and circular motions. Just keep blending it, because blending is the key aspect to a smoky eye, because you want it to be smoky. So now we're taking the darkest shade and we're going even darker, so we're patting it onto the eyelid and then we're blending it through the crease. You want to keep it in your crease. If you don't have a crease, then make a crease, but you want to keep it in your crease. Don't take it any further up, because whilst you're blending it will go further up. It will do it on its own. You don't need to put the colour in that area above the crease, as it will do it on its own as you blend. So now I'm taking this side of my brush that comes with a naked palette, I believe. It's just a flat brush really, any brush will do, and I'm just putting that lightest shade in the inner corner of my eye just to brighten a little bit. And now I'm taking that second darkest shade, it's kind of a purpley toned colour, and I'm just putting that on a pencil brush and running that along my lash line. And then I'm connecting the lower lash line to the lid shade. So I want it to be a rounded smoky eye. So I really want the lower lash line to curve round and meet the lid colour to create that round smoky effect. I'm now just going to do a bit of winged liner. I like to keep my winged liner quite straight, not too curved. I don't know, I kind of feel like it elongates my eyes and makes them a little bit more almond shaped, which I like, so yeah. And I'm now going to bronze my face. So I'm basically putting this wherever I put the cream contour, all around the perimeters of my face, and just kind of warm my skin up a bit, because I feel like it was lacking a bit of warmth. Now to further deepen up my contour, I'm using the Hoola Bronzer and the same MAC brush I used to blend out my cream contour. And I'm just deepening up that contour just to make sure that it's defined and as dark as I like it. Now I'm applying my blush, and I'm using this angled blush by Crown. That's what I always use. And then I'm going to use the MUA blush in the shade BonBon. And then blending it out with this duo fibered stippling brush by MAC. I'm now applying black kohl eyeliner to my waterline and tight line. And then I'm just blending that out to my lower lash line. So now we're moving on to highlight. I'm using the Soft and Gentle by MAC and this Bold Metals brush. I think it's the 300 brush, and I think it's supposed to be for blush, but I prefer it for highlight. And I'm just putting that on my cheekbones and then blending it out with my beauty blender, just so that it sinks into the skin and it's not too like bam in your face. Even though I love a bam highlight, yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit like too bad. You get me? So yeah. I'm putting it also on my nose, my chin, cupid's bow, brow bone, over the brow, all sorts. Shower in it and then blend it out, because sometimes it looks like a zebra stripe and that's not cute. I then applied lashes off camera because it was annoying me, so I thought I'd show you. And then I'm applying my BECCA Cosmetics highlight in the shade Moonstone, and I'm just putting that over the Soft and Gentle highlight that I just used. And then finally we're on to lips, so I'm using this lip liner by Maybelline, and it's in the shade Sweet Pink, and that's number 132. And then I'm taking this lipstick by Maybelline in the shade Tantalizing Taupe. It's just a lovely peachy sort of nude. And then I'm just putting that all over my lips. Then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Cream Gloss, and that's in the shade Protest Queen, and that's number 103. I really love this lip gloss. Like, it smells of sweeties and it's so creamy and pigmented. I just love it. Oh my god, you need it in your life if you haven't already got it. And that is the final look, so I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter if you don't already. Please don't forget to like and comment, and also subscribe if you would like to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.